what's good? How you doing? I'm Kevin Robinson. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you for tapping in. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all Women to Avoid Part 2. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna give you 4 different types of women that you need to avoid if you want to really get to this bag. If you really want to get to this bag, and this ain't for everybody. This ain't for Joe Average. You know, it's just for men that actually like boss the fuck up, get into the bag, becoming the better version of themselves. That type of man. And I know for you average niggas, that sounds like bullshit because you never aspired to do anything beyond being a nigga within his comfort zone. That's fine. If you want to be a comfort zone nigga, there's plenty of YouTube channels for regular average motherfuckers, but this ain't that. But thanks for watching. Hit my sub button, hit the like button, comment below, share this with your friends. So I got my notes over here, and we're gonna get this going. All right, number 1. So if you haven't checked out the first one, you can tap into that one, but this is the second one. I'm gonna give you women to avoid. This is, I guess I'll call it, Women to Avoid, Part 2. Number 1, the educated hood rat. Now, what is an educated hood rat? That's an oxymoron. It's not possible. It ain't possible to be an educated hood rat. Yes, it is. I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of, and I'm going to give you ladies, this is for the ladies too. If you're any of these, a man of means ain't checking for you. Educated hood rat will be a woman who has a shit ton of degrees, man. She's got a doctorate in Africana studies. She's got her PhD. She's got her master's in women's rights, pre-1906. She's got 3 masters in feminist studies and all type of bullshit like that. And she uses these degrees as a cover-up from the fact that she really has hood rat tendencies. We see this every day on YouTube. There's plenty of women, there's a whole sector of women who are super, they let their degrees. A lot of women, for this type of woman, and this is the type of woman who is very masculine. She's way more tapped into her masculine energy than her divine feminine. A lot of women think just because you get your nails and your hair done, and your eyelashes this motherfucking long, and your nails this fucking long, that's what femininity is. And that's just costume jewelry. A lot of women are walking around these days looking like educated, looking like fucking clowns. Clowns. Ain't no wrong with makeup, but damn, a lot of y'all, you wake up the next day next to a man and he looking at you like you're, bitch, what is you doing in my bed? You don't look nothing like I did when I first met last night. So, anyways, the educated hood rat is a woman with a shit ton of degrees, very masculine. She thinks because she has specific knowledge in a certain sector that she's smarter than you, and she overtalks the men that she deals with, and 9 times out of 10, she's a feminist. An interesting thing about the definition of feminism, feminism is about working towards equal rights for men and women. And we're in a period of Orwellian 1984-esque doublespeak, where generally what people say verbally, it means something the complete opposite. So when someone nowadays says they're a feminist, they're generally a man-hater, right? So the educated hood rat is somebody that I would tell all of y'all, if you get into the bag, stay away from her ass. And number 2, ladies, men don't give a fuck how many degrees you got. That shit is not impressive, especially if you got liberal arts degrees. For a man that's getting to the bag, a man that's making $250,300 and up a year, annually, just off of one asset. One asset makes him $250,300 a year and up. And of course, he has other assets. And you go out with you, and he hears, yeah, I got my doctorate in English, and I do this, and I have my PhD in social work. Look, bro, look, look, Mackenzie, LaQuisha, Lisa, Lynette, Taisha, Sarah, Chloe, because the educated hood rat coming all fucking races. Guadalupe. Nobody's impressed. No man of mean is impressed with that bullshit. You know what a man of money hears? He hears debt. Debt. You got a lot of debt in a fucked up degree. You got a fucking doctorate in social work and you barely make $75,000 a year. You owe $200,000 a year. Not impressed. So fellas, don't get stuck. And a lot of people think just because you go to college that makes you educated. College, you just regurgitate what you see in a book and you pass. So, no. Number 2. The scene bitch. Now, what is a scene bitch? A scene bitch is a woman who is always out. Always. Now, unless this woman is getting paid to be on the scene, and the scene meaning she's always on girls' trips, she's always going to brunch. She goes to brunch every fucking week, happy hour every fucking week. She goes to the club. No. If she ain't no event planner or publicist or a stripper or a singer, she ain't a bitch that's in the entertainment industry, my nigga, stay away from this broad. A chick that's always on the scene is always looking for something new. You feel me? So, stay away from the scene chick. The chick that's always going out. Number 3. The man eater. Now, the man eater can be an educated hood rat, or she could be a scene bitch. The man eater generally has severe daddy issues. Any woman that's super masculine and isn't tapped into her divine feminine, I'm gonna have to do a whole video on divine femininity. Any woman that's not tapped into her divine femininity is a woman that generally has some kind of, probably has daddy issues. And just because your father was in the same household as you your whole life, don't mean he gave you any game. A lot of y'all had dads that were henpecked niggas, that your mama ran the show and he just paid all the bills. So you look at men like a dick with a wallet. You feel what I'm saying? So, fellas, the man eater is a woman who literally is generally, a lot of times, she might be fine as hell. Not all of them, but they might be fine as hell, but they're very deceptive. They use their sexual prowess to get what they want out of men. And generally what happens is, a woman that's a man eater generally is going to be a thot. You feel me? When you a man of means, man, I'm going to tell you this. When you a man of means, you get into the bag. A woman that is a man eater is generally, like I said, a woman who her biggest power is overtaking men sexually. So her sexual prowess is crazy. Women like this, and I say this all the time, the most incredible sex you'll ever have is going to be from the craziest bitch you ever met in your life. If she's super crazy, I'm pretty sure the head is going to be ridiculous. She's going to have that. So for a woman that's a man eater, the head, the pussy, all that shit's going to be amazing. And generally she knows she can't use the same tactics that she would on a nigga that make $45,000 a year. But if you making $250,000, $300,000 a year and you're gamed up, you ain't goofy, you're gamed up. A woman like this knows that she's not going to be able to have an intellectual conversation with you. So that's out. But she does know that got 10,000 might keep you. And fellas, listen to me. I don't give a fuck how player you think you are, how gamed up you think you are. The one time in my life when I thought that a bitch could knock me, and I used to talk like this, like I'm just gonna keep it real with you. When I was younger, when I used to think I can't be fucking knocked, it ain't no motherfucker out here that can knock me. When I used to say shit like that when I was younger, I'm rich, I'm getting to the bag, I got money, I can't get knocked. This is when the man eater walked her big booty, big titty, beautiful Bambi eyes, got 10,000 ass into my life. And my man eater, might have been a little bit different from yours, I'm gonna tell you, you will meet the devil in some Prada Hills when you get into the bag. So my niggas really getting to the money. Watch out for the man eater. The next one is this. Hit that motherfucking sub button. I'm waiting. So we'll look out for the man eater, fellas. The next one is this. The pronouns mafia chick. I'm talking about the chick that's the picket sign bitch, the bitch that's always on some socialist bullshit. Look, man, if you are a capitalist like me, the worst woman that you can have around you is a woman that is a socialist, a woman that is always looking on that eat the rich bullshit. I'm not with that. Personally, I'm not with the eat the rich mentality. I know a lot of y'all, you like to blame other people for where you are in life. You blame your landlord for raising your rent and it's unfair and they should be able to do that. You blame your job for not paying you enough. Look, we all got the same 24 hours a day. You're on YouTube right now. After you watch this video, if you want to learn how to make more motherfucking money, because I'm going to tell you something. This is a capitalist country. People move here from other fucking countries because they want to build wealth. This is a wealth building country. This ain't no socialist country. If you want socialism, go to the fucking Far East. Don't fucking be here. I'm gonna tell you something. Yes, America has its issues, man. Right? It do. But if you are a man getting to the bag, stay away from that picket sign, bitch. Stay away from that socialist picket sign, pronouns mafia, fighting for everybody's cause, bitch. Stay away from her. She is radioactive to the bag. All of these bitches are radioactive to the bag. The educated hood rat, you gonna be paying her motherfucking debt. The man eater, this bitch only wants you because she want a bag. And she's only gonna keep. I'm gonna tell you something. Fellas, be careful with that got 10,000. You get you a bitch who ain't got nothing going on in her life. And this is why it's very, very, very important for a man of means. Stay away from bitches that ain't got shit to lose. Stay away from women who ain't got shit to lose. Stay away from motherfuckers who ain't got shit to lose. Because you got a lot to lose, nigga. You make $250,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 $1 million a year. You got a lot to fucking lose, bro. Her little ass still living at her mama house, or maybe she got a 1 bedroom. I mean, I see this shit in Hollywood all the time. You meet a chick. This is when I first moved out here. You meet a chick. She got a 2-bedroom apartment, little punk ass nothing job, beautiful than a motherfucker. Beautiful. Or she basically lives at her mother's house, but she's a gorgeous homeless bitch. It's a lot of gorgeous homeless bitches in LA. I'm talking about bitches that are so beautiful, so bad, so sexy, but they will stay at your house and she'll continue to give you that got 10,000 and do what she has to do to stay at your house. And then when you get tired of her, she go back to her homegirl house. And the bitch like this type of bitch is dangerous because she can fuck up your whole everything, my nigga. Be careful with women who ain't got shit to lose. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I have nothing wrong with a woman going for a man being hypergamous, going for a man with the best the best option, the most money. But just because you got a fat ass and big titties, that don't qualify you. And for some of y'all want niggas that make $250,000 a year and you barely can get your ass in a fucking gym. You don't even go to the fucking gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even take care of yourself. See, there used to be a standard. Women used to be like, you know what? I want a nigga that make money, but I gotta look my best. I gotta get in this gym. I gotta keep my hair and my nails. I gotta be top 10%. But y'all let this feminism shit and this socialist pronoun mafia picket sign Peggy bitch, y'all let these feminist hoes make y'all believe that you could be a dollar store, bottom of a barrel motherfucker and think that you, just because you got a pussy, that you equate and qualify to getting a man that make $300,000 a year. How did that make sense? Fellas, look, stay away from the educated hood rap. Stay away from the man eater. Stay away from the scene bitch. And stay away from the pronouns, mafia, socialist, eat the rich bitch. Look, man, all of these motherfuckers are liabilities. You can go broke. You can lose your life. You can, nigga, this ain't a game. A lot of y'all think this shit is just funny. But this shit is real talk. You can lose your life behind fucking with a bitch that don't give a fuck about you with nothing to lose, nigga. Nigga, I've been in situations where, I'll never forget this, man. When I was a younger dude, 22 years old, I was dating this girl. She was going to Sac State. This when I still lived in the Bay. And I drove up to go see her. I stayed in her apartment. And nigga, the first night was Friday night. We about to lay down. I see a motherfucking condom wrapper on the side of the bed. Now, mind you, I'm 22. This wasn't my bitch. I'm just like, whatever. I ain't tripping. We fuck around. Wake up the next morning. I go take a shower. I ain't had no lotion, so I'm looking at her cabinet for lotion. I see an open pregnancy test. Strike number 2. Number 3. It's Sunday morning. I stayed, though, because I was young and stupid. You know. Nigga, I could have lost my fucking life fucking with this bitch. The next day is Sunday. I'm going home. I wake up, get some bomb-ass head, because that's literally all this. She was a man-eater. She was a man-eater. And at 22, I didn't have a lot going on. I was interning at a record label, and she was just a head doctor. So I get some bomb-ass head. She go in the kitchen and go cook. Now, I hear somebody at the door. Nigga, there's a latch on the door. Some nigga open the door, look in the door, and I'm like, what's good? This bitch go outside, go talk to the nigga. I'm putting my clothes on, and I'm like, she come back in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Nigga, I put my shit on. Dude standing right there. I'm like, and I told him straight up, I'm like, bro, I didn't even know she had a nigga. He was like, he was cool. He was like, it's cool, bro. He said, this ain't the first time. And this ain't no cap. This is a real motherfucking story, nigga. This shit happened, nigga, when I was 22 years old, bro. I'll never forget this shit. Fucking with a man-eater bitch. Nigga, you can get killed, my nigga. Fucking with a scene bitch. I had a scene bitch, man. Scene bitch. Always on the out there. She was a scene man-eater bitch. And slash, you know, she was a hybrid. And I'm at her mama house, and her mama they was bougie. They was real bougie. You know, I always had a thing for, I thought when I was younger, because I loved living single when I was a kid. So I always wanted Regine. You know, Kim Fields. Short, bougie, big titties. I'm like, okay, yeah. And I finally got me one. We talked about it earlier, the man-eater. The woman that walked into my life thought I couldn't be knocked. Shit. She had me by the balls, my nigga. Real talk. And she was fine as hell. But beyond that, beyond the sex, it was nothing there. We just argued all the time. Man, her mama told me, yeah, so and so, her ex boyfriend, he called me to tell me you were a bad guy, and that put a battery in my back. I'm a young egoic ass nigga at this time. You know, I got drunk as hell. I called this nigga. I told her, just give me that nigga motherfucking number. I told the man-eater chick I was dating. She gave me the nigga number. I called this nigga and cussed his ass out. And it wasn't player. There's nothing player about that. All over a bitch. So I'm telling you this, fellas, from experience. I have dated the educated hood rat. I have dated a woman who had a doctorate degree in Africana studies. I've dated a woman that was, I've dated a couple of man-eaters. I've dated a scene bitch, a bitch that just can't stay home. You know what I'm saying? I've had picket sign Peggy, the pronouns mafia socialist bitch, eat the rich. I've had that. I'm making money and she resenting me for making more money. Talking about I need to, trying to count my pockets. Like, bitch, it's my money. You know what I'm saying? Don't be counting my pockets. Fuck the cause. I don't give a fuck about no cause. You did? I'm a capitalist. Shit. If you really want to make change in this world, it ain't gonna happen in no picket sign. It's gonna happen by you becoming a capitalist, you making your money, and then eventually you create a nonprofit to help people from your neighborhood. That's how you cause change. Change ain't coming from picket signs. You feel me? Nigga, that picket sign shit don't work. That shit's a photo op. Half you bitches that be at the picket signs, you do it for the gram. You ain't serious. You out there twerking on cops and shit. You feel me? Real talk, man. But yeah, women to avoid, part 2. Peace and love.